Culver City, California. I used to work this block. This whole block was me when it came to drugs. Because I had it all. They used to call me Big Money Rep. I had so many names. It's fucking funny. So the difference from way back when, way back when, basically going to the courthouse used to be nothing but like me getting locked up for things and doing things I ain't had no business doing. Especially like I always thought loyalty came with you not telling on your friends or whoever got caught up or whatever it was, and found out that was not loyalty. Not telling on people and taking a rap for everything. But now, going to the courthouse, it feels good to be able to, get things done for people. And they trust and believe that I'm going to go all the way with the process to get those things done, not losing their property, to maybe some squatters or, homeless people coming into their homes and they doing wrongful detainers of your property. So therefore, you can go to the court and you can retain your property back. But we have so many investors that doesn't even live in Maryland, that's buying up pieces of land and pieces of property here all over the place. And they come to me because I'm from Baltimore and I'm going to treat your home like it's my own to get things done. That's either, doing property management, because I do over 100 property managements. I do property management over 100 properties at a time, like every 3 months. I put them up for auction, and I do help the homeless or the squatter that's living in a property they're not supposed to be in. I help them and I guide them to go to a program because I have really good connections with that. It's programs out here for homeless people and people that is just not doing really good with their bills and things like that. And the fact that you have a program to be able to give to someone so they won't have to have nothing or get evicted out their property and have nowhere to go. And I heard a lot of stories of, people that I came to and I'm like, okay, the owner want their property. This is what's going on. I'm going to offer you this so you won't be without, or I can give you this, program that you can go to because it's just for you. And then they'll pay your bills, double, security deposit, first month's rent, and they'll put you in a shelter and they'll help you get a job. And I am also willing to help people that's on the street have a job because I hire them on the spot, if they really want to do something different. So it feels good to go there, especially when, you were with me at one point and they was like, Soraya, we holding a check for you. The fact that they ain't saying, Soraya, the sheriff is after you, or, a detective is coming to get you, or you're about to have this warrant on you and, you need to turn yourself in, and to come in there and, fill out paperwork and people holding checks for you and knowing you personally. Like running into people that I know personally since I was a little baby, and then going to the foreclosure department and they like, hey, Doug, what's up? I'm like, what's up, Doug? And they were like, yeah, I'll be following you. I'm so proud of you. It feels good. It feels good that instead of people knowing me as Nightcrawler or, that person you don't want to cross. You want to go, you want to cross her. You want to be able to, not cross her in a bad way, but come across her and get to know what she can offer you, because I am highly connected. I know a lot of people. And it's not all about who you know, but that does matter. It matters. But it's also about what you know, because people can take that and run with it. You can know a person, but they know you don't know what you need to know, and they'll probably do you dirty. So it feels good that people look at me and they smile like, I need to see your face today. It's very important to have your paperwork correct, all your T's crossed and your I's dotted, because you don't want people to come to you like you don't know what you're doing. Or even if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to go to the highest person that is willing to teach you everything you need to know, so they won't be able to question you or trying to tell you what you should do or how you should do your thing. And the fact is, I'm very passionate about what I do. So if you come to me telling me how to do what I'm doing, then maybe you need to do it yourself, because I know I'm putting all into it. All. I know I'm very passionate about what I do. I know I want you to be able to have me in a place like this. Like, I have such a great, very, very great relationship with a lot of my clients. Whereas though they have no problem with me doing podcasts or, promoting their property and being here to clean and having access to whatever it is, because they know they can trust me, and for people to come to me and say, your spirit is good with me. I mean, that's what he said when he first met me. The first time he met me, he said, your spirit is good with me. You got a really great spirit. And that first day meeting me and talking to me, and then I have a contract forever, being able to come here and clean the property, making sure it's disinfected, cleaned down, wiped down all fingerprints, anything that's touched, dust, everything gone, and he can come the next day and say, Soraya, you've been here. So I would say this about a lot of homeless people have free phones now. So there's no way they can't say they can't contact you if they really want to do something different. They already have resources because they're homeless and they know about shelters. Shelters are going to give them to the resources they need to get off the street. It's just they're not taking it. But if they want to contact me and they're looking at a podcast or looking at something like this, they can always reach me at _ the Diamond Touch _ or Turning the Pages podcast. Because we can turn this page together. We don't always have to stay on one page and say, I haven't finished the book. We can finish many books together and we can write stories together. It's all about what you really want to do. It's what you want to do. And so won't you just be drunk off of life? The same way you'll act when you drinking a martini or you out here doing your thing and then oh my God, I can't believe I did that last night. But you have all these guys' faces or these men, have all of this, they feel like King Kong to talk to you. I mean, that's how you have to treat life, Me, I'm high off of life every single day. I can be in a setting, even though I don't drink. You wouldn't know I don't drink because I'm smiling, I'm having fun, I'm doing my thing. You have to treat your brand like a party. Like you're coming in that party and you want people to know who you are when you leave out that party. So you have to promote yourself and you have to open your mouth, regardless if it's stupid or whatever. They're going to remember that, oh, that's the girl that said something stupid. Do what you need to do to get yourself out there. Talk to someone. You never know who you might meet. Like the guy that I talked to yesterday, he is in high places. I mean, very, very important guy. Whereas though you looking like, okay, I came in here to get some help with my phone, not knowing that this guy know a lot of people across the nation. Just because you're looking at a book by its cover, you never know what you might see when you open that book. And I'm an open book. And I know some people Soraya crazy, whatever. No, I'm not crazy. I say what's on my mind, and I try to say it without being offensive or upsetting someone or whatever it may be. But I only live one life, and the fact that I got life again for the second time after trying to take my life so many times and not being able to do it. Because God told me it wasn't my life anymore. Like, you're here for me. You're not here for yourself. So when I was here for myself, I was a drug addict. I was an addict. I was doing things that I didn't even appreciate life. If I appreciated life, I wouldn't have treated it the way I did in the past. So now that I'm sold out, and I mean, like I said, my God is gangster. He's funny. He accepts me exactly who I am. I mean, it doesn't matter what people think about me. So I always say when I meet a person, they're going to remember who I am. They might not remember my name. They might not remember who I'm from, but they're not going to never forget who I am. When they see my face, they're going to I remember you. I always make that a habit. For people to remember who I am, remember the smile, remember the laughter, remember the craziness, whatever it may be at the time I'm meeting you. But you will never forget who I am. To be honest, I remember when my kids never had me. They never had me because I was on the streets and doing me. And it was so selfish. But I mean, I'm trying to be selfless now, but I'm still learning how to be selfish in a good way, because people will burn you out. They will burn you out. So for me to be able to handle family and try to do work, it's not easy, but I make everything that I do a priority. So when I'm dealing with my family, that's just what it is. Everything might have to just be shut down, and I have to deal with them. Because like I said, I live every day like the last day on earth. I promise you, like, if anything ever happened to me tonight, I know that I'll probably die in my sleep if that would happen to me. I'm not saying it would, because I ain't going nowhere. I'm here to stay. But if it ever happened to me, I probably would have a smile on my face, because I know I did whatever I did throughout that day with all my heart. All my heart, with the good intentions of making sure things got done properly. So, I just love people, and I used to hate them. Like, I promise you, everything that I hated back in the past is a total opposite now. And I know it's just the enemy lurking around waiting to see if he could pull me back, because I'm so good at that. I'm so good at bad. But I'm learning how to be great at being good, So I'm like the total opposite of what I used to be. I used to torture people. Now I just want to love people, I mean, that was just my thing. And it used to make me feel so good. I mean, it was like an aphrodisiac to me to torture someone. But now it's like I'm trying to do whatever, not even trying to, I'm doing it. I'm doing whatever is going to make me happy if something happened to me when I walk out that door. If I walk out the door and something drastic happened to me, I know where I'm going. And that's straight up.